Welcome and thank you for joining me today. Happy May the 5th. Yeah, it is. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I did. I was creating, of course, because that's what we do. And, well, catching up on Netflix. Shock. Finally got my snow tires off. I know. Let's wait till May. I did that yesterday. Anyway, so I was excited for a couple of reasons. Well, there's a whole bunch of reasons why I'm excited, but the one was because I think on YouTube, I think my subscribers went up by about 15, maybe 15 to 20, somewhere in there. So thank you so much. Every subscriber gets me closer to that 1,000 mark where you can do your videos live. The other thing is, well, we're going to use this today. Ooh, pretty. So, actually this is what we're doing. We're going to use some new catalog items. We're going to use some staying around catalog items, and we're going to use retiring products. So there. Hey, Marcy, welcome. Oh, you took our sun. I was going to say it's sunny here too, but I just looked out the window. It's not sunny right now. Anyway, so this is one of the items that is staying around, which makes me very happy because, one, I've used these a ton. We're using this one today. I love that they're stitched, that they have scallops, that they have different shapes. Love that. And the other thing is, well, this is a bundle actually. This is one of my most used thank yous. And right about now, you can never say thank you enough. You know, thank you frontline workers. Thank you grocery staff. Thank you everybody that is out there working, you know. So the other thing I love about this is the fonts. This is the one we're using today. But sending healing hugs. Oh, birthday. Yummalicious. Now, I'm not a baker, but if I did and I packaged something, wouldn't that be unexpected to my family? Here, I made something. They're like, really? Really? But, and your friendship is a blessing. These fonts are terrific. So the one thing is, and you may know this, you may not, is that when you purchase bundles, you save 10%. Ah, it's true. All right, so I've cut this already, and this is the Parisian Blossoms Specialty DSP. What makes it special is that some of the sheets have, and I think you can see that, there's such a lag. Wait for Facebook to catch up. But it's got this beautiful, I think it's champagne. I was going to say silver, but I think it's champagne. Oh, you've had enough rain. You know what, Marcy? I'm like, all it needs to do is rain between here and here. That'll keep people inside, and this will be over with sooner. But I think my little gardens and that they're kind of enjoying it as well. So here's the other side. Now, if you're wondering why am I holding up this long sheet of paper, because this is the base of our card. Yeah, I had seen a bunch of demonstrators doing this, and I thought, what a wonderful idea! It makes a really lightweight card. Perfect for mailing, of course, and like, why not? We're also, so this is retiring, by the way. This paper, this is just one of the pieces, but it's retiring and it's on sale. Hello, I just checked it just before we went live, and it is there. So yay, get your hands on it. It's beautiful. Hello, Lisa, how are you today? Welcome. What's the other thing I wanted to show you? Oh, okay. So the first thing I showed you was the So Sentimental bundle. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, So Sentimental bundle. And that is staying around. So that's from the holiday catalog. This is retiring. And I know we've used these, but I figure I'm going to use them with things other than the, like say, the paper that goes with the ornate things, like the whole ornate bundle. Now, one of the dies isn't here, and I will show you why. Anyway, this is a bundle as well. And I don't know if you know this, But, oh, I should tell you what it's called, shouldn't I? I think it's called the Ornate Thanks Bundle. Isn't that horrible? Anyway, this is new, coming out in the new catalog, but you can get it now. As a demonstrator, looking for something, here it is. As a demonstrator, not only do we get the bundle price, so we get the 10% off, we also get our discount. So like, hello. All right, let's give you some measurements. So we'll get started while I talk. Yeah, I can see if I can do both today. It was pre-order day from the new catalog. Today demonstrators got to pre-order, and I'm like, I am not getting up at 5 o'clock. Well, guess what? My body woke me up at 5 o'clock, and yeah, I was online shopping for my pre-order stuff. Can I say, wow. Anyway, okay, so this is 4 inches. This is 12, a very easy cut from your 12 by 12 DSP. One thing you want to keep in mind, because the card is going to go this direction, is you need to watch that you've cut your paper. Think of the direction the paper goes in so you don't get it crooked. I say that out of, yes, I have, out of experience. Okay, the other thing you need to do with this is you're going to do some score lines. So on the left, you're going to score 1 inch in. From the right, you're going to score 5.5, which makes sense in just a moment. Oh, so Lisa's asking a question. I'm going to score this and read that at the same time. So where did you get your magnetic? We have a surplus store in town. And at one point, and I haven't been in recently. I haven't been in for several months now. Oh, sorry, big noise. They were selling 12 by 12 sheets of it. So I'm like, yay. Some people use register covers. They were shiny and I didn't care for them. I thought they were a little bit expensive. And the other thing is, oh, no, I don't have those actually. I still have some that I bought way back when Stampin' Up sold them. Wouldn't that be a nice product to bring back? Yeah. Hey, Janice, welcome. So today we're making a card using the base, this cardstock, this DSP as the base. What? So I just gave the measurements. Let's do some gluing. I'm like, where's my glue right beside me? Yeah. Alrighty. Get the little goober off the end, then it should work. Alrighty. I didn't check to see how. Oh yeah. Let me move you this way a little. I always try to avoid seeing the base of my my stand. I don't know why exactly. Anyway, so let's get some glue on here. So yeah, like I said, I would like to say this was my idea, but the idea of use up your DSP. Don't hoard it. Using it as the base of a card, not my idea. The look of this card is mine. So like, how easy is that? So there's the start of the card. Now, remember I showed you those dies, and I'll just bring them back in. These are the ornate border dies, and I said one is missing. Because I decided, let's just move this a little bit. I decided I would leave this in the die so you could see. I very carefully, normally I'm trying to like get out, but not this time. Not this time. I actually wanted it to stick inside. So, and normally I do this over my little garbage. So, now with dies like this, I love doing this, by the way, poking out all these little pieces. With dies like this, there are lots and lots of little holes. And the one thing, and I'll show you when we get all these out. Yeah, I don't know why. This is like therapeutics. Like, I can aim for those and get those. And I know, sometimes I can be a little bit weird. But hey, if you're not weird, what are you, right? What are you? So, anyone who's just joined, we're making a card using the Parisian Blossoms Specialty DSP as the base of the card. Yes, a couple more. We can always get the rest after, but you want to be careful when you take these out of here. Now, I do have a tool, but I don't have the tool that Stampin' Up has with the brush on the end. So I'm just going to poke very gently at some of these other holes. Hey, good morning, Valerie. Welcome, welcome. I've been up for so long. Well, I shouldn't say that. Okay, I got up for the pre-order. It took me, I was a little slow. I was methodical in my thinking of what to order, because you can't order everything. They give you this fabulous list of what I wanted to do, what I wanted. I knew some of the things because I've seen the catalog, not the paper copy yet. I am stalking my letter carrier and frowning at him when he does not bring it, as expected. Hopefully this week, maybe before Friday, and then I can show you the cover. That's all I can show you. Yeah, it's true. Alrighty. So like I said, they're delicate, so you want to be careful. Don't rip them out of there. And if you have the brush, which, like I said, I have the old one, and I just couldn't find it. Alrighty. So those are out, but check this out. You see all these little guys here? Before you die cut again, take those out. You have to keep your dies nice and clean, because if once they start getting more and more paper, your cuts will not be clean and they won't come out properly, etc., etc. One more. Sometimes it's hard to see the white ones, but that's a clean die. I feel like I'm telling you things you already knew. I know. Well, you know what, Janice? With the attachment, if you have the other one, it's like, until something horrible happens to my other one, I don't need the brush attachment yet. It's kind of like, it's get what you need to make your cards. Oh, there's one little piece that needs to get poked out. A little bit stuck. Oh, don't do that off camera. You can't see what I'm doing. Alrighty. Okay. How weird. What am I doing in the video when I can only see my hands? How weird is that? Okay, so now you know how I like to bring in the silicone mat and dab the glue on. A bunch of this is going behind, so I don't need to do that because there's this particular die has lots of big areas. Let's call them big areas. Lots of real estate to put glue on. I'm still not going nuts so crazy with it though. Just go with the flow, you know? Oh, how did they get theirs first? I do not know how Kylie has her. I watched her that day. It was like a 2-hour video, I think. Was that the one? I can't remember. Anyway, just lucky. Some of my fellow demonstrators out west have theirs, so ours are coming. You know, it's snail mail. Very snail mail. And that is, oh, wait, have to hang on to it for a second while it sets. That's not a dig at the Postal Service. It's third-class mail, right? It's not going to, it's not like the bill that the letter carrier brought me today, which, you know, clearly had to get to my house before my catalog. Anyway, okay, so from those first set of dies I showed you, the Stitch So Sweetly, like I said, I have already cut the piece out. So the base of this card, other than its cardstock, is petal pink. Woo! I forgot the color there for a second. Oh, shock. So I decided, I had this in white first, and I went, no. It was harsh, if that makes sense. So I decided I would go with this. And again, like I said, this is one of the sentiments from So Sentimental, right there. And I have heat embossed it. Almost all the way. I missed some of it. Unbelievable. You know how when it's not shiny? So I haven't quite finished that. I'm going to put it on the card anyway because I can always take it apart. So let's put that on and then we'll get to the rest of it because there's some pretty things. Because you're like, yeah, right now the card is like, So we make it prettier, right? That's the deal. Well, the thing is, you know, as much as we would love everything out of the catalog, and I would love for you to have everything out of the catalog, it's not possible, right? You can't have, I don't have everything, and I have a lot. I don't have everything. Alrighty. And I like to hold things, as you know, while I'm putting that on. I can't believe I didn't wait for that to be heat embossed. Someone was too excited. Hey, Krista, how are you today? Alrighty. Now, the next thing is, so this was a little finicky because I decided I had to do my own thing. You can clearly see I made like a ginormous mess of my ribbon. So I'm using the white crinkle seam binding, which was in the mini catalog. And then, oh, I always forget the name of this one, but it's really pretty. Organdy striped ribbon. And this, of course, is petal pink. So that part matches. But I decided, I had started making a bow, and then I went, I don't want a bow. I wanted something that I've never done before. So it took me a bit. One, you need your glue dots. And two, your scissors. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut just a piece out of it. And then, I'm not sure why I have that piece. And then I'm going to cut 2 lengths of this. So fold it in half. I want it to be somewhat the same. There will be trimming involved in this because it's a little bit finicky, but the end result looks really pretty. At least it did on my sample card. We'll see how we do. This is cool. You know you can color this, right? So if you have blends, you can make this petal pink. I assume we have that color. We do have that color. I've used it. I remembered. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, so glue dots in hand. Like I said, this is a little bit different. So the card itself, clearly, very, very simple to put together. There will be, get off my finger, there will be an inside to the card too, and we will get to that. But just a really nice, really, really, get on there. There. Okay, so you're wondering, what on earth is that girl doing? Okay, well, I'm making a ribbon sandwich. I'm kidding, I just made that up. I don't know what it's called. Hopefully my glue dots are in the right spot, and if not, we'll find out real soon. Okay, fold it over and give it a wee pinch. Oh, it is staying for the most part. Okay, this is what I was looking for, but it needs a major trim. So, scissors. Anybody ever done a bow like this? Like, I've never seen one. I just decided I don't want all the lengths the same, by the way, because that would be expected, right? And I may make it shorter. That looks too big for the card right now. So yep, I'm gonna bring that down. It's not like I've wasted a ton of ribbon or anything, because it was a pretty short piece to start with. I think I probably started with 4 inches. I just think that there, giving it a haircut. I so want to cut my son's hair so bad. I have actual hairdressing scissors. I have the experience of 0 cutting my bangs since like grade, I don't know, 9. I try not to do that. Anyway, so there's our little different bow. I want to give that one more trim. This one here, like I said, I don't want all 3 to be the same length. So totally different, because this one is actually, I'm wanting it to stand up on the card. My ribbon sandwich. I know. Some of the things that come out of my mouth, they're all clean, but some of the things that come out of my mouth, it's like, I don't know. It's like crafting on the fly. Although I do have a sample because I really, really, really needed a sample. Okay, so looks like a little bit like a boat too. So see that little edge right there? That's where we're aiming for. Because now that I get off my finger, clearly my desk isn't level. Now that I've done that, I want to squish this and that center part onto the card. Do you see the way that's sitting up? It will get a little squished in the envelope, but it's going to work. All right, so bringing these dies in again. What? Uh-oh, get back on there. Oh, and I guess I could put this one back on too, but right now it doesn't fit. Okay, so remember these little guys, the little Lisa Simpsons? All right, so I cut a bunch of them. It's like, I don't know what I'm going to use, so, you know, apparently they're not even all here. So what I want to do is put it right there. So let's just see. Now, where's the size I used on my card? My original. Okay, I'll go with this one. This will do. Alrighty, so back to the glue dots. We're going back to the glue dots. So press it in. It doesn't matter that you can see the glue dot. This is all going to come together in a moment. Come on. Okay, I ripped a couple glue dots or a couple of pieces doing this. Maybe that's where they went. I always cut way more than I need. So believe it or not, I want that up like that. Okay, it's stuck on for sure. Go. And then the next thing is, you got it. We're going to use some of these. Just want to check what size. I did use the teeny tinies. Scissors. Alrighty. So with these teeny tinies, I'm going to cut them apart. And actually, if I cut them like that, I should be able to get them. Yeah. All right. Let's just take that right off. So those are the basic jewels. Oh, did I say that this is, I did that in silver embossing. It's true. I don't know if you noticed in the retiring list that the black embossing powder is on the retiring list. But I love embossing in black. I do. It gives such a, it's so bold and shows up on like most colors. Anyway, so this is why I wasn't worried about this. This, like I said, it's a little finicky, but the end result is like super pretty. That's the front of the card. Like I said, it'll squish down a bit in the envelope, not to worry. Okay, we're gonna do the inside of the card. Now, also very pretty. So in order to not cover up all that, everybody off to the side, this piece here, I think I've given you all the measurements. Yes, I think I have all 2 measurements of the card so far. This is 3 1/4 by 5. It gives you the opportunity to still see over here and here. So let's glue that on, but then we're still not done because I had another idea. Sometimes what happens is I have things laying on my desk that I've started and I may have cut a piece and then went, yeah, I might use that someday. So purely by accident, I had a piece and I'm purposely doing this well, not crooked, but I'm purposely doing this over here for this reason, because I'm going to take a piece of this and put it here to give the inside a little bit more. So I'm basically going to fussy cut a little bit. These are not the right scissors for it, so here goes nothing. Oh, I see little bits hanging from it. You can choose whichever way you want that to go, by the way, whatever fussy cut's easier for you. I just like the look of this little, I like little pieces like this. Call me weird. Go for it. Anyway, okay, so what I was going to tell you while I fussy cut here, first we'll get that off and then we'll figure out how to do this, right? Like so. I was talking about bundles. Yes, I was talking about bundles. So in that, as a demonstrator, I get the bundle price and I get my discount. So discount starts at 20% off. So that would mean 30% off something that's bundled. So that's kind of a nice idea. Now the next level up is 25% off. So I get 25% off and that is wonderful. Which means you basically get more bang for your buck, basically. So if you're thinking, well, I want pre-order stuff. I want new things now. Like I've seen the catalogs. I'm donezo, you know, give me the new stuff. You can get your hands on the pre-order items. What? It's true. You can. A little bit more glue just to hold this down. I think that's good. Yeah. Alrighty. Some on the page, some off the page. So what you do is you sign up as a demonstrator, of course under McStampers Inc., under me. I'll put the links in the comments above after the video. And in your starter kit, you get to choose, let's see, for $135, you get to choose $165 worth of goodies. There's no tax in most provinces and the shipping's free. What? That is huge. Huge. And you can order stuff off the pre-order list. There's our card. Here's the original, where the embossing actually did work the whole way. And the ribbon again. So that one was my first Wild and Crazy ribbon. Same inside, smaller piece. And I just think that's pretty cool. I have to cover up the one I don't like. The one I messed up just for the video. Well, guess what, my friends? I think we've gone through everything. So let's see. I gave you the measurements. Check. We did talk about, yes, we did. The size, yes. If you missed that, go back through the video and you'll get that. I have the blog post is ready to go with lots of stills and a couple close-ups, I think. Okay, I did it early. Hard to believe, but check that out because that's lovely. Like I said, I'll put the shopping link on. Please share my video. That would be wonderful. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Even if you watch me on Facebook, if you could subscribe there, that would be wonderful. And when you do go to my blog, by the way, sign up for my newsletter, because you get lots more information when I put things out. Guess what? We are so done, and I'm excited again. A very exciting day. It couldn't be because I've eaten sugar today. Sugar. I shouldn't do that. But I'm really, really, really excited about the pre-order. I'm really excited the catalog's coming, and that I have a really pretty card for you on Friday as well. Again, just totally different. Something that just popped into my head just because things fell on my desk and I went, ooh, I like that. So anyway, I'm going to see you this Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another Facebook Live. Thank you for joining me, my friends. Bye-bye.